You guys asked for it. Zach's gonna give another recap.
We're building a race car in the middle of the desert. And we're getting ready to race King of the Hammers. Crazy. Crazy. I believe this is the beginning of week 3 being out here. Not really sure. Days are starting to blend together. Things are going smooth with the build. In this video, we're gonna be working on the cage.
So the plan for the roll cage is to get our main halo bar bent up, to come up and then across the top and down again in one piece. Up here, our A-pillar bars will come up and then terminate into those, and then we'll continue on the other side. Because when you're making a cage, you got to decide, are you going to do a hoop around the windshield or are you going to continue it straight back? That's how we're going to do it, because I think it's going to be quickest to do it that way. And I know it's going to be strong enough if we have to use the cage, which we are going to have to use the cage.
Yeah, probably.
$55. Alrighty, so there's been a lot of questions of what are you going to do for the roll cage? Well, of course, we're going to build it out here. We've got this Rogue Fab bender. We're just going to piece it together with this thing. I haven't really used this bender much, but I'm looking forward to getting comfortable with it. And it should definitely be more than capable to do everything we need to do. So let's get into it. Let's do this. Okay. Wow, that was fast. There. Is this right, Zach?
It looks right.
You want to do the honor then?
Quit second guessing, Michelle.
Go ahead. Do it.
What for?
What?
You're already out there.
Yeah, but I want you to experience the joy of running heavy equipment.
Oh, yeah, heavy equipment.
If it's hydraulic like this, it's heavy equipment, okay?
Which direction even is it, bro? That's the wrong way. I'm scared.
I didn't stretch today, so it's a good thing I'm doing this. That was it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All that for 10 degrees. I may have made a mistake.
What'd you do that for?
I measured to this lip instead of this one. It's about an inch different. Well, we'll see, won't we? Just go right there, center of that. Zach is getting ready to drill the holes in the floor so that we get this hoop put in. And come look at this. We got it all bent up and it's beautiful. So it took us a second to get used to this bender, but now that we're familiar with it, I think the rest of this cage is gonna go super fast and you know, be super strong. These bends all look great. Can't wait to put the rest of it in. Now that we got that cut out and bent, let's take a break for a minute. I want to talk to you about one of the tools that I'm using out here to help me with the videos and making sure that this can happen and be possible. The tool I'm talking about is Surfshark VPN. Surfshark VPN creates a user-friendly security and privacy service that protects you on the internet.
While we're out here in the desert building this race car, we're relying on our devices and what internet we can find to upload videos and stay in the loop with things that are happening around us. With that, we're also relying on Surfshark VPN to keep our devices safe. Because after all, you never know who's watching. Essentially, it's like incognito mode, but instead with a secure VPN that guarantees the privacy of your personal information, credit cards, other things like that. Surfshark VPN can reduce data usage, boost browsing speed, and lower roaming fees with its clean web feature. Plus, it can help you get the best deals when online shopping by changing the location of the device and helping reduce cookies. On top of that, Surfshark One makes online security easily accessible to all with a premium VPN search alert and antivirus all bundled into one app. There is no risk in trying Surfshark. They even offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to surfshark.com/Rudy'sAdventure for 4 extra months of Surfshark. Stay safe out there.
So that hole in the floor is pretty much the only modification we can make to the pan of this thing. It clearly states in the rules several places that I'm not allowed to manipulate or modify the floor except for in the direct relationship of the 6-point cage. So safety, essentially. That right there, that's a special thing.
Yeah, see? Piece of cake.
Nice. Pick it up. Oh man.
That's a nice snug fit.
That's right.
I like it.
I like that a lot. And then when we need to weld it up, 3, 2, 1, down. Bzzz. That was the noise of a welder, by the way, not a bee. You know, the other day I was sipping on my ginger ale, and Zach was joking about putting stuff in my drink earlier that day. And so I drank it. I'm like, what is that? What did Zach put in my drink? And I spit it out, and it's a bee. And I haven't seen a living insect since we've been here. And like, it's still alive. I set it on the counter and it flew away, but that was weird. Just stupid story.
It wasn't me, by the way. I did not put the bee in his drink. It was just an unhappy coincidence.
Right. So now that we have this hoop in and it looks super good, super strong, can't wait for it to save my life. We're ready to put these A-pillars in. And so we're just gonna measure across, down, and then down, go cut it out, bend it, and then presumably start welding it in, start tacking. And then we can get these fronts in, and then we can get our dash bar in, we can get our X bracing together. There's a lot of cage components. So a lot of people have been concerned about how long the cage will take, but I think it's gonna be done in less than 2 days. 2-3 days maybe. All right, so we got the A-pillar in, kinda. That's awesome. That is awesome. The tight cage right there.
It's good.
And that lines up right with that front bar there. Do you want me to mark for the notch?
If you're ready for it, let's get it done.
Let's get it done. He said, let's get it done. So, you know, he's the boss today. You're the boss, man.
What?
Okay, we got it marked, ready to be notched. I'm probably gonna go bend the other one while you notch this one. Nowhere? You got about that much thickness until you touch it.
What was your measurement, man?
Oh, I suck.
Totally backwards.
Yep.
The hole.
Yep. My bad. It's my fault.
It's okay, man. We all make mistakes. So we got the A-pillars in, and looking pretty good. And we should be ready to tackle.
Ready?
Yep. Let her rip.
Yeah.
Ash. Dang. Looking right at that.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
That's actually pretty dang nice. So next up with the cage, I'm gonna put Zach on making this front window bar across the top, and then we can put the dash in and get the lower one in. While he's working on that bar, I think I'm gonna come back here and make the other half of our 6-point. So it's gonna come back and down onto the top of the fender. And I'm gonna do that because the other side of the fender is where I'm wanting to put my rear shocks. I want a solid place for those to land. Let's get her done. So this needs to go in just like that. Nice. This should work. I wish there were shock towers. Time for this other one, and the sun is gone. Okay, that's that. That's a nice cage. So our neighbors just on the other side of the hill from us went out for pizza tonight, and they ordered too much, and they brought us some. I don't think they ordered too much. I think they're just really nice. So it's currently Sunday for us, and like this past weekend, we've had so many people stop by offering help and support and just bringing snacks by, and just it's really cool to see everybody come out and support the project, because yeah, it's a lot, but we're making good progress.
We seriously appreciate you guys stopping by for a couple minutes.
Little things like this go a long way. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the progress we've had so far. Right now, we've got pretty much the main structure of the 6-point. We've got our hoops, we've got our A-pillars, A, B, C pillars. Now we just need to like gusset across everything, add our triangles for strength, because it's strong, right? We need to be strong.
Did you say strength? Strength?
Strength?
You said that weird.
Strength?
Why'd you say that weird?
Why did I say it?
What weird?
What way? Anyway, so yeah, just plugging away on all the little pieces. I absolutely love that bender. That bender it works pretty dang good. All right, let's keep working. Break's over. Good morning. So last night I stayed up a little bit and I put the roof X and supporting bars in. And if I'm correct in my calculations, those are the only bars that we're gonna have to drop the cage down to weld. Everything else can be welded with the cage fully up and in position. And now it's time for my favorite part. How was that, huh? And now I can pretty easily weld over all of those over the top stuff. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. It's hammer time. No, I'm just kidding. Weld time. I got all the tops of the cage welded. It didn't take that long. Zach's double checked my work and he says it's good. So we can jack it back up, weld the undersides, and get things finished up on this thing so we can start working on other stuff, because there's a lot. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. So now we can build the X that goes behind our heads. Alrighty, we're officially 2 weeks in, but that's not 2 weeks of building the Jeep. That's a week and a half of building the Jeep. And I can confidently say we can cross off frame stiffeners. We could cross off the axle swap, 35-inch tires, and like half of the cage. There's only 18 days left till race day, and there's a lot to wrap up in this. I think we'll be okay as long as things keep going smoothly and there's no surprise issues. But I think we're well prepared, and we've got a lot of friends to help out as well. All right, so we're getting our dash bar kind of put in, and I'm trying to keep the original dash panel a little bit. And I can't decide if I'm wasting my time or if this actually looks good. I'm gonna tack it because I think it looks good. Fantastic. So while I was working on the dash bar here, Zach was working on getting these side pieces in, and they fit perfect. That's incredible.
That other one's a tear loose, but that's okay.
That's what a welder's for. As you can see, I am sitting in a seat and it's actually bolted in. Only on the front too though. So if you look over there, you can see it's a little rough at the moment, but that's our bracket for the front. And in the back, we'll tie in with this crossbar here. But yeah, it's dark and it's probably the coldest night that we've had here. So we're gonna go find some warm dinner. So we'll see you in the morning. Okay, good morning. We've been prepping some of the tubes and stuff to weld in, but as the rule states, there's supposed to be a bar to protect the driver as parallel to the ground as possible. So we've made this bar here, and it doesn't specify how much of the bar has to be parallel to the ground, but I assure you, this is as parallel as we could get this bar to the ground. This notch right here is for our knees. When we're in there rattling around, you know, like that last Pringle in the can of Pringles, that's what we're gonna be like, bouncing around in there, possibly getting broken. Yeah, we don't wanna be hitting our kneecaps on these, you know? I put that bend in it to help us avoid bruised knees and possibly breaking legs. And then we'll throw another vertical straight off of that, probably just straight down. Might run it down back there. That should be more than tough enough for side impacts and stuff like that. So yeah, we like where this is, Zach.
I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna tack it then. Let's simulate this. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Give me a boost, Zach. Give me a boost.
We're gonna need some foot.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Look, my leg's not gonna hit that.
Very, very nice. It's all right. We'll put some pole noodles in there.
Pole noodles?
Some pole noodles.
Pole noodles? Your elbow's gonna get destroyed. Right there.
We'll have good pole noodle right there.
A pole noodle?
And it'll be like just a big cushy armrest.
Here's the pool noodle.
Get a little bit bruised up. It's part of the deal.
So the goal for today is to get the roll cage finished. That'll be 3 days. Yeah, 3 days of cage. I think it's totally doable. Everything else is pretty easy, almost straights.
We ran out of cheese, didn't we?
This is a strong cage. And it looks good. I think I accidentally made it exactly hit my knee. How's it look vertical wise?
Really good.
See a lot of room.
It's all I've ever wanted.
Everything you could ever imagine.
All I've ever wanted. It's all I've ever needed. I'm feeling really good about how this is going. The seat's in and it's sturdy. My head's not close to hitting anything. Like that's far away. That's far. If my butt's on the seat, I can't hit it. With a helmet, it might be different. That bar.
That's to say that your butt's not gonna leave the chair.
I assume I'll be planted. That's like stretching though. I'm like stretching up there. Ooh, that one might be a problem.
No, the seatbelt will keep you from going forward.
Anyway, let's get back to work. We got lots to do. All right, Zach, come get in.
Cheating.
Huh?
That's cheating.
No, it isn't.
It's pretty cozy.
So it feels like this bar is like really messing up your view. If you have to lean up a little to like see more, that's fine. Like you can do that. You know, I thought our shoulders would be touching in here.
It's not like the seats were getting closer than they were before.
I thought they would need to be though. Like there's actually a lot of room between us.
Yeah, the cab didn't shrink.
Hey, are you ready to be looking?
20-mile-an-hour right.
You got
30-mile-an-hour right.
You don't have to be so serious. You can say a big L coming up. And I'll be like, an L in the road or I'm turning left. And you'll be like,
Yeah,
Roger.
I'm gonna say that. Roger, Roger. Ricky, Ricky, Ricky.
You should just tell me, slow down. You got a right coming up. Go around that boulder.
54, Ricky.
You're not gonna be able to look out these windows. With the nets, they're gonna be Anyway, okay, well, we're just gonna keep plugging away at the little things. And we're probably gonna head into town tonight because I need to do laundry.
Per usual.
You can't tell me that you don't need to.
Yeah, you're right.
He brought 3 pairs of pants. He brought all the pants he owns for this trip. 3.
How many pairs of pants does a guy need?
I've got like 12.
Who can afford that crap?
Listen, if I have 12 pants, it means I can go like almost 2 weeks without washing.
I can go 2 weeks without washing too. My pants are just gonna be dirty.
Ugh. And how many pairs of underwear you have? 1?
No, not that big of an animal.
Oh, okay.
A pair of pants should last you a week.
Whatever. We got the X-Brace in. I don't know if the X-Brace is required, but my health insurance definitely likes it being there. So
Pretty sure that my mom would appreciate that X-Brace being there.
good. Zach's mom for the win. So there it is. Yeah, that should be pretty tough. It's probably as tough as you can get on these Cherokees. Decide to throw the gas tank in, throw the spare tire in, see how we're looking with space and whatnot, because those are actually the next things that need to be mounted. So we're not completely done with the cage. I still want to do the like engine mount, cradle, whatever you call it, go through the firewall to the bumper. Next time you watch, we'll be getting the gas tank in, getting the spare tire in, probably getting the battery mount in, and then finishing up this cage. And yeah, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I missed the gear.
You don't know how to drive a manual.
Out of the way!
Sheesh.
Sheesh.